Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mano's Minecraft. How have you guys been? It certainly has been a long time since I have recorded an episode. And I want to apologize for that to you guys. It's been hectic. Christmas, New Year's, moving back to school and all that stuff, but we're all done with that. Been in school for about a week, not counting the snow days that we've had recently, but regardless. So Happy New Year's first. I hope everyone here has had a great few weeks towards the end of December. And we're back with Minecraft. And you guys, I've got a better schedule this semester than I had last semester. I have nothing, no work, no classes on Fridays. So Fridays is when I'm going to be recording it. And today's a Friday. But you guys might be able to tell by my voice. I have morning voice right now. Hopefully it'll change throughout the rest of the episode, but it is... Let's check the time actually. It is 8 a.m. So, nice and early day to do a bit of recording. And first things first, if we take a look at our F3, 14w02, we are in the latest snapshot, the first one for 2014. And boy, oh boy, are there some crazy changes to this game. I'll show you one right now actually. You take 2 stone brick slabs and you stack them. And look at that. These blocks previously only obtainable from jungle temples, and you could only ever get 4 of them. You can get them like nothing else now. Also, if you take a regular stone brick block and you come over here and you were to grab yourself a vine, if you combine them, you can make mossy stone bricks. Now, I don't think this works with cobblestone, but it's worth a shot. I hope it works, but I didn't see it in the notes, so no. It doesn't work with cobblestone, unfortunately, but that is a monumental change. It is so incredibly helpful, because previously those 2 blocks were extremely finite, and they looked nice. Now, if only they could figure out a way to make this happen. Maybe they could do, you have your regular stone bricks, and every time you break it, it has like a 10% chance to turn into this. Kind of like every time you break gravel, there's a small bit of chance that it would turn to flint. Something like that would be pretty cool in my opinion. But I'm not a developer, so can't say anything. But today, guys, we are going to mess around with the new features of this update slash snapshot, because it's not a full update. And unlike the previous update, we will be doing the periodic snapshots. We will not wait until the full release. And I wanted to try that out to see how it would work, to try getting all the new features in at once, but I don't think it's going to work out that well. So here we are. First things first, though. I can't even explain it. The best thing with all these slime balls we have, you can make blocks of slime now. I need to put, yeah, I need to put some workbenches up here. I'm gonna sleep actually. Alright, good. So guys, with these new slime blocks, you can now, really, you can condense the amount of slime balls you have, which is nice because slime farms and such, no, because people who have very, jeez. People who have very, what's it called? When something works efficiently. Very high efficiently producing slime farms, and they produce a whole lot more slimes than they can use, because really their only use right now is sticky pistons, I believe, and magma creams. But now we have this slime block, which is fantastic. So let's go outside and take a look at how it works. I did a lot of work, guys, by the way. I didn't just not do anything involving Minecraft since the last time we recorded. I did a lot of work, and I'll get to that soon. But let's pillar up here. This should be good. See if I can place this before I hit the ground. What? Dang it. Okay, well, since I'm here, I might as well show you guys one of the things I've been working on. You know how I said, or last episode we were here, working on where our natural spawn point is? Well, I could not pinpoint it, but when I died and just appeared right there, looks like I kind of did, but no, that was just by chance. So what I did is I just made a little underground thingy, and this is it. So I just happened to spawn right here, which is very convenient, because the whole point of this is supposed to be one way. You press the door, you can get in, nothing can come in and hurt you, and then there would be like either a button or a row of pressure plates that you absolutely have to trigger. There is no way you cannot. And then you go into this portal, and this portal would only be used in this direction. You would not take it in the opposite direction. So it puts you here, and you go right there, or to wherever you died, and pick up your stuff. And my original plan for this episode was going to be to build the counter, because I had acquired enough resources. But the snapshot came out, and I figured the snapshot is much more looked forward to, because it's all new stuff. So let's grab our stuff back. I had feather falling. I don't know why I died, unless I didn't have much health left. Anyway, let's go. That's 5. Oh, do these not have... These don't... Do these have a wireframe? They do, but it's very faint on the edges. And these do... They break instantly. We don't know if that is a feature or not. And you don't even need a tool. But let's... Oh, you guys see that? Ah, these are so exciting. You can fall any distance and not take any bit of fall damage, which is the greatest thing ever. So let's get up here, take off our feather falling, jump down, and see how it works. Boing. Ah, this is so great. I have not played with Snapshot yet. But isn't that the greatest? You can go as far up, higher than the build limit, jump on this, and you won't take any damage. But it is slower than Soul Sand. Kinda sucks, but I guess it makes sense, because when you're running on a trampoline in real life, it's a lot slower. But anyway, there's that. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There is also new world gen that is available. And there are 3 new stone variants that share the same data value. They just have that extra little tag at the end. They are, alright, we have Ardite, Diorite, and Granite, I believe. I think. We're gonna go see if we can find them. So I made a portal to the Mesa biome as well, and that is where we're going to go now. So I'll take you guys on the road so you know where it is, because I don't believe I've shown you guys. But there's many variants of stone now, which is pretty cool. Alright, we have cobble. Let's get a little bit more cobble, and let's bring some quartz with us. And that should be good. Okay, that should be plenty enough. We'll go down here. So it is naturally generated, and it is generated in very large veins, from what I hear. I have not seen it in person, but I have seen it generate. You can find it easily on the surface of extreme hills biomes, and what else is there? There's the rough looking version, and there's also a smooth, like a nicely cut version. So let's get close before we throw this. This should be plenty close enough. Right there. Okay. So there is our portal to the stronghold, and there is our portal to the other place, the Mesa. There we go. Pretty close. And we're gonna, sooner or later, I want to make a nice hub. Alright, so this is newly generated. That way is the stronghold. This way is unexplored terrain. So let's see if we can't find out anything that's new. Alright. Thing over here, trees and grass. And this is probably the dirt with the extra data value, so that nothing can grow on it, which you unfortunately cannot silk touch. Would be nice, but oh well. Alright, this is all new terrain. Stone, regular stone. Should have brought many more ender pearls. It's all stone. I should have eaten. I should eat now. Okay. There's not going to be stone on top of the mesas, I know that. Maybe we can get into a cave. No, nothing here. Let's go further out in this direction. I really want to see these blocks and bring a couple back. You know, let's just dig. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, dang it. Oh well, whatever. Alright, let's just dig down. Okay, center. So there's this regular stone, and then there's those three variants that you can find in somewhat large veins, I guess. Actually, let me show you this. If you take cobblestone and you do this, you can get diorite. I don't want to make this because I use quartz, and quartz is very valuable. There we go. Okay, what is this? This is not diorite, not granite. What's the other one? I want to know the name before I pick it up. Diorite. Whatever, I can't remember. Andesite. So that's andesite. It's very similar to stone, and if you see the data value, it says 001/5. 001 is smooth stone, and this is version 5. What is diorite? 3. Okay, so this is how it goes. You have smooth stone is your data value 1/1. Then it is granite is 1/2. Smooth granite is 1. No, stone is 1/0. Okay, that sounds about right. And then your granite, your rough granite, is, and we found some diorite. Excellent. Your smooth granite is 1/2. Then this diorite is 1/3. Smooth diorite is 1/4, etc., all the way to 1/6. And there's granite. Amazing. We found them all right here. So as you can see, they're fairly common. You're not going to miss them if you look for them. And let's carve out their general shape. Looks like they appear in the same style of spawning as dirt does, in those little circular diamond style little packets, maybe. I'm going to clear out all of this, and then we're going to take a look. Alright guys, so I cleared out this. This was the andesite. This was the diorite, and found a little bit of extra granite there, and this was the granite. So, irregular shapes, fine, no big deal. We got approximately the same, a stack and 26 of everything. Stack 26, except andesite, stack 49. What a coincidence. So there are those 3 new types, and those are raw. You do not have to silk touch them or anything. And what you can do is, if you were to stick them in a little 2x2, you get the polished version. So yeah, your polished diorite. Let's place these in the world. Let's go over here. You have your polished diorite next to your regular diorite. Not too much of a difference, but noticeable. Chiseled ends. These all have the exact same properties as stone. The exact same blast resistance. They have the exact same mining speed. Everything is 100% the same. The only difference is that they have a different metadata value. This is the andesite, the smooth and the regular, the polished. I really like this polished one. That looks really nice to me. Nice gray, nice touch of this yellow brownish everywhere. You can expect to see that from me. Then we have the polished granite. Interesting looking. Granite is really this color, but I guess it's many colors. My favorite is probably andesite from these three. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick up the rest of the stone versions that I find in here, and then I'll meet you guys back over at the base. While I was digging this out, I noticed something. There's dirt here, and it looks like the dirt is a higher priority spawning than the stones here, because these are considered the same as smooth stone. They have the exact same properties and everything. So what I think is happening is the game is considering all of this new stone to be smooth stone, just with a tiny tweak in the numbers. And when dirt spawns, it spawns randomly anywhere in the stone. It just basically displaces the stone. And what I think is happening is this dirt is spawning in the middle of this, and it takes priority over it. So any stone that was here is going to be overwritten. So just something I think is happening. Hey guys, I was just coming back home from the digging we were doing, and I saw this, and this is amazing. Just this little island. It kind of looks like a yin-yang if you look at it. Just circle with it too, but it's completely surrounded by the mesa, and this is just the coolest thing ever. I'm writing these down. That is definitely a possible digging spot for the future. Alright guys, so we are back at the base now, and we have quite a bit of stones, you can see now. Quite a bit indeed. However, I don't have a place to put it. Everything around here has been kind of filled up. We do have that section and this section left. Probably the only other two places available for blocks, if we're even going to put them there. But for now, we'll just stick them in here, I guess. Whoops, not you. Okay, so there's that. Another change. This thing right here. We are playing hard. And I cannot tell you guys how many times I have logged into this world on peaceful or easy even from doing experiments in a test world. It is very annoying. And I'll tell you why. I don't know, probably about 10 episodes ago, we caught a zombie villager who could pick things up. And we trapped him in that corner right there. And he was holding our diamond gear, because we died to him trying to lock him in there. And I logged off, and then I went to a creative world to do whatever. Then I came back on peaceful, and he was gone along with all the gear. Granted, the sword was, I believe, a bane of arthropods or something. Not the best, but still a diamond sword. Not favorable at all. Kind of bummed about that. But now we can lock our difficulty, and every time we log into this specific world, we will be on whatever difficulty it is that we locked. So we're going to do that right now. When you press the lock button, you get this warning, lock world difficulty. Are you sure you want to lock the difficulty of this world? This will set this world to always be hard, and you will never be able to change that again. Doesn't matter. Yes, locked. You cannot unclick it. It is forever hard. Alright? That's done. Another very, very, very important and completely change everything type of whatever is enchanting. As you can see, you now require a bit of lapis to do some enchanting. So, I'm actually going to get 30 levels, and then I'll be right back. I don't know why I did that. Before we get to that place though, doors now stack to 64 wood and iron, which is beautiful. It'll make making iron golem farms that much easier now that you can take 64 instead of a maximum of 36 from your inventory. 64 times 36, whatever that number is, you can take that many doors. And you also get 3 per crafting recipe. So I just wanted to say that before I forgot. Alright guys, so we are at level 30 at the Enderman farm. And another change to note is that now it takes more levels to get to level 30. It takes about 300 experience. So you get experience orbs from mobs. We went over this in a previous episode. Every mob gives you 5, except Blaze. Blaze gives you 10, I believe. Something like that. So it takes approximately, I think it's like 1201. Don't quote me on that though. Experience to get to level 30. And you notice the new GUI for the enchantment table. You have 3 numbers here, 1, 2, and 3, and they stand for the amount of lapis that you need to put in. 1 will unlock the first trade or enchantment, 2 the second, and 3 the third. And as you noticed before, if you hover, it tells you what you're going to get. And this is a fantastic book because I'm guaranteed a feather falling 4 enchant. Now, if you guys want to cheat the system a little bit, this is something that I have been thinking of. Everything is stored per player, okay? And what that means is that you cannot kind of gyp the system into getting what you want. There are 2 categories. You have tools and you have weapons, and then books and armor. But aside from that, if I stick a shovel in there, silk touch, unbreaking, unbreaking. Silk touch, unbreaking, unbreaking. Silk touch, unbreaking, unbreaking. Everything is 100% guaranteed, and you cannot take it out and put it back in and switch it now. You have the option of enchanting something else at a different level, like a book. Books are always a good priority. Or if you don't like what you're getting for one, take out the tool, stick in a weapon, enchant the weapon. If you don't like either of those, do a level 1 enchantment, just block all your bookshelves, and it will reset what you can get. And originally, Feather Falling is a pretty nice book, but you know what? Silk Touch is much, much nicer than Feather Falling. And that's what we're going to get. So you can really plan out what you want to get from enchanting now, which is amazing. So let's toss in these 3. And I think that you get 3 experience points back. It only took 3 points. What? That's amazing. I didn't know that. Wow, that's the... Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't have 30 points. What happens if I put the book in? And I put 3 in. It doesn't count. I see. That's amazing. Okay, so it's basically you need to be level 30 to unlock this, but it only takes 3 experience levels. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's the best thing ever. Wow. I'm very happy. I'm very happy about that. There's nothing good here. An Aquafinity. It does cost Lapis, which is, I mean, it's not the hardest. Why is this unlocked now? Oh, okay, it's probably like per world, as in per, like, the Nether is 1 world, the Overworld is 1 world, the End is 1 world. Okay. Okay, good. That is extremely interesting, the enchanting system. There's a lot that we can do with that. You can pinpoint, enchant anything and everything you want, basically. Now, I would much rather make leather armor and use that as the guinea pig here. You know what? Forget leather. I've got iron. What am I doing? That should be enough to make a full set. So we've got the chest piece, the helmet, the legs, or the feet, then the legs. Okay, let's stick that back. Let's see what we get for these. Projectile 4, blast, unbreaking. And because it's armor, it's gonna... Why is that protection though? Protection. Projectile protection. That's weird. I didn't think that was how it worked. You know, let's do that. Let's get one of these out. One too short. Diamonds! You can tell I haven't gone mining for... Wait. Yes, I have. Whatever. Perfect, 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 absolutely perfect. Couldn't get better except for thorns, but I don't much care for thorns. That's amazing. I'm saving that for a battle that will eventually happen against a certain mob in the game. Hopefully soon. I'm going to do more enchanting, and then I will take you guys to the final change for survival, which is villager trading. I got a Silk Touch book! Another one! Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. You know when and when not to enchant. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Silk Touch book. I have 2 Silk Touch books now. Oh, jeez. Wow. Wow. You know, I'm done. That's enough goodness for one day in enchanting. Another neat change, though, I should inform you guys, is the anvil. Everything is extremely cheap now. So, like I'll show you, for example, with the boots. 3 levels to repair that. That's it. It's also 1 level to rename anything. that is not damaged. One level. Everything is a lot cheaper now and so much nicer, especially that we've got farms and stuff. It's just incredible. I enchanted this because I needed something to kind of switch the enchants on because it sucked. But this is going to change the game. This is really going to change the game. Anyway, I'm going to go back and I'll just leave these here. I'm going to go to the village that we've got, and I'm going to show you guys another neat feature. Cannot believe this. Alright guys, so we're back at the village, and I just noticed that there's a naturally spawned iron golem here, and this excites me very, very much. You excite me. Alright, so trading with the village mechanics. We take a look. Villager. Okay, you know, this might actually only work with naturally spawned. Okay, this only works with the new villagers. Come here. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to take you to Creative World. Alright guys, so I'm just setting up a bunch of villagers here. These are all random and are considered naturally spawned. And if we take a look at them, we see Armorer, this blacksmith. He is specifically an armorer. And 2 trades are automatically opened. This is a fairly nice trade. Then we have a librarian, who is librarian. The paper and flame one, no thank you. A priest, who is a cleric. You can now trade rotten flesh. Probably one of the most overpowered things for people who have a mob farm. Another cleric, a butcher, specifically a leather worker, so he's gonna obviously trade you anything involving leather. We got another librarian, looting. It's not bad. Another butcher, who also happens to be a leather worker, a toolsmith. So he'll do tools with you. The generic fisherman, and another leather worker. So if you guys noticed, for the same tiered people, so we've got leather worker, they have the exact same trades in the exact same order. Leather for emeralds, leather for emeralds, emeralds for leather pants, emeralds for leather pants. Similarly, if we go to the cleric, rotten flesh for emeralds, gold for emeralds. Rotten flesh for emeralds, gold for emeralds. Don't know if this is going to be changed or not, but that's that. You get experience from trading from these guys as well, and from what I have been told, there are no ill effects for villagers that you already have in your world. So you don't have to worry about anything if you're afraid of updating, because nothing's going to change with them. And also, if you're trading with these guys and a trade runs out, all you have to do is get out of the screen. Whoops, I accidentally muted. You just have to get out of the screen, let them finish their little swirlies, their particles, and then get back onto that page and it will be re-unlocked for you. So things are changing for the better. This is going to be an amazing update in my opinion, and I cannot wait to know more. And I'm pretty sure we are running long on this episode. I haven't checked, but it doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching very, very much. I appreciate it a whole ton. I'm looking very forward to working with all these new things in the future. And I'll see you in the next episode.